Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bulldog football. Captains for Lanier County has made it out to the field. They're going to be Bulldogs be taking on the Bacon County Red Raiders this evening here at Rockmore Field. Lanier County dressed in their all red uniforms with their black helmets. Bacon County in all white. They also, I think they have a deep red or a candy apple red colored helmet. Lanier County captains is number 5, Tobias Hollis, number 26, Jalen Moore, number 55, Tay Rice, and number 4, Drake Wolford. Sometimes it's hard to see what's going on down there. We'll try to see who wins the flip and what's going to happen to start the ball game. I believe this is game number 5 for Lanier County in the regular season this year. I have 5 more to go after this one. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll start region play with our next ball game. Coin has been flipped. They hadn't made any indication yet. Bacon County won the flip. They're going to defer to the second half. So Lanier County will receive. Lanier County will receive, and they'll be going from east to west on their opening drive. The camera's got a good shot down there in the scoreboard, or down there in the end zone. The Lanier County cheerleaders have painted their own sign again this week. You see a bunch of little ladies down there. That's from their cheer camp over the summer, little ladies cheer camp. You got them out tonight cheering with the big girls. Dogs will be taking the field here momentarily. Come the Raiders from the other end. So the Dogs will be coming out here in just a second. I don't know a whole lot about Bacon County. I do know that as the Bulldogs come through the run through, I know that the Coach O'Brien, who used to be on our staff here at Lanier County, is now the offensive coordinator for Bacon County. Coach Seth O'Brien. Earlier in the year, a common opponent, they played Telfair County, and they defeated Telfair County that we played last week. So on paper, you would kind of feel like Bacon County might have a slight edge if you're looking at common opponents. But they all have to be played on the field, so we'll see here in just a few minutes as they get ready to kick it off. Bulldog return team comes out on the field. Back deep for the Dogs is number 9, Bryce Murphy, and number 17, Brandon Foster. In the middle of the field is number 15, Devin Reeves. Bacon County has it teed up. Let's see how they choose to kick it here to start. Well, here we go. Short end over end kick, going to roll. And the Bulldogs going to fall down on it on about the 37-yard line. And that's where Drake Wolford will bring the offense out onto the field to get this one underway. Drake's going to bring out the offensive starters. That'll include left tackle Tay Rice, number 55, number 53, left guard Deshaw Sermons. Christian Contreras is at the center. Trey Hires at right guard and Gabe Pagorsh at right tackle. We'll get some others as the game moves along. Going to send man in motion. Drake drops back looking to throw. Now he comes out there going to run with it. He's got good yardage. Picks up, looks like a first down up near midfield. Guy on this side marking him out around the 47-yard line. He looked to me like he got on up closer to the 49. They're going to call him a yard short. He ran in front of the down marker over there. I'll give him 9 yards. I know he ran past the sticks. Just may have ran out of bounds before he got to him. Drake got a Jalen Lamb to his left. Drake's looking to throw. Bacon County comes on him. He's going to get a first down. He'll run out of bounds. He was hit over there after going out of bounds. Didn't go down and no flag call, but he crosses midfield. And again, this guy on this side is spotting the ball just across midfield. And how he's spotting the ball when the ball's going to the opposite side, I do not know. Alex Contreras, Waylon Tucker split out wide to this side along with, Parker Brantley. Single receiver to the far side. Drake in the gun, takes the snap, gives it off to Jalen Lamb. Got a little bit of room, got a first down it looks like, and the ball comes out after he's on the ground. Be a first down near the 35-yard line of Bacon County. Dogs got a nice little drive going here early in the ball game. Got to find a way to punch it in. It's kind of where they've been their Achilles heel. They've moved the ball very well early in ball games and can't cash in at the end of the drive. Now Drake in the gun got a sniffer with Jada Lamb to his right. Drake gonna fake it to Lamb, throws it out here in the flat. Complete, but not much yardage there. Might have got up to the 31. Could have been about 4 yards. Close to 5, about 4 yards, 4.5. That was to Waylon Tucker. It was not Contreras. That was Waylon Tucker with the catch. Second down and about 6. All sitting right on the 34-yard line. Two receivers to the far side. Drake takes the snap, gives it off to Lamb. He's got some running room in there. He's up near the first down. Going to be about a yard, maybe a half yard short. Bring up a third down and short. Good running in there by Lamb. A lot of room. Good blocking in there on the left side of that offensive line. Tay Rice and Deshaw Sermons over there creating some running room. Devin Reeves is going to check in for Jalen Lamb here in a short yardage situation. Drake still in the gun with Reeves to slightly behind him to his right. Bacon showing blitz. They're going to give it to, no, he keeps it. Faked it. Now he's going to get out around the edge. He's got some room, got a first down. They're going to go out of bounds down around the 13, maybe the 12-yard line. Be first down and 10 for the Dogs. Good decision there on the RPI as Drake stuck it in there and then pulled it away from Reeves and took it, seen some room outside. Picked up a nice yardage and a first down. We played just over 2 minutes here in quarter number 1 The Dogs driving. Drake with Reeves to his left. 2 receivers to the far side. We have a penalty flag. Not sure what happened there, but. And he's going to pick it up and move the Dogs back. And this is where they've shot themselves in the foot here in the non-region portion of the schedule. They've been able to get down there, just got to find ways to punch it into the end zone. Same formation. Deshaun Pope on the bottom by himself. Going to fake it to Reeves, throws a slant. And Alex Contreras felt like he was mauled down there, but no call. Bring up 2nd down at 15. Tried to hit Contreras on a slant.
2nd and 15.
Sniffer back comes out. That's number 31. I couldn't see his number. His shirt's all rolled up. That is Levi Bennett. Now we're going to go with 3 receivers on the far side and Deshaun by himself down here. Reeves in the backfield with Drake. Takes the snap. Looking to his left. Rolls out that way. Looking. Going to throw it in the end zone. Overthrows Contreras and out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd and long. I thank Mr. Brian Hunt for getting everything set up here on the technical side of the broadcast this evening. He's got 2 new cameras end zone shots for you when we get down in this part of the field or get closer to the goal line. Might be able to get those to work for us. He tried it out there and his team wanting to load up for us, but maybe it'll kick in sometimes. Internet issue most likely. Drake in the backfield. 3 receivers again, same formation. 3 to the far side, Pope by himself. Drake's going to give it off to Lamb. He runs up into the pile, might have got 4.5. It's going to bring up 4th down and go, 4th down and 10, possibly 11. And the kick team's going to come out on the field and try to put some points on the board. Jalen Moore going to come out, number 26, the kicker, Jaden Moore, not Jalen Moore. Jaden Moore, senior right-footed kicker for Lanier County. Wolford the holder. Snap. Kick is up. Looks good from here. And it is. And it's a penalty flag on the play. If it's on Bacon County, I think we need to decline it. Don't want to take points off the board. We shall see. If it's on Lanier County, Bacon would probably accept it and force us to try another kick. Moore had about a 26 or 27 yard field goal, and the false start penalty is going to looks like Coach Dean is elected to send the offense back out on the field. Not going to kick it from here. Ball sitting on about the 18-yard line. That would make it about a 35-yard kick. So they're going to go for it, 4th down and long. And another opportunity here, and they may have jumped, but they didn't call it. So tried to freeze play. Bacon County don't bite. Tried to get that 5 back and then possibly re-kick. Drake drops back looking. Throws it out there in the flat. Got a man. Not sure if he's got enough for a 1st down. The pass is complete. We're going to see where they spot it and where the sticks are, and they're going to call it 1st down and goal. Caught by Deshaun Pope. Deshaun Pope came back to the football. You hate to see the points come off the board, but now you're down there 1st down and goal. Ball sitting on the 2. Pope had the ball at the end. I don't know who. So Drake in the backfield with Jalen to his right. We're going to have a timeout call. Timeout, Lanier County. Coach Dean didn't like something he saw there. We'll take a minute with them and be back here in just a second. All right, Dogs back up to the line. Drake in the backfield with Jalen to his right. Two receivers to each side. Gonna take the snap. Drake rolls out to his right. Has a man in his face, throws it out there, and it's batted down. Incomplete. Be second down and goal. And undoubtedly, we don't have a heavy package because we've been down here like this several times already this year, and we elect to throw the football 2 yards away from the goal line.
I think he's going to run it, and that linebacker steps out.
I don't recall seeing a heavy package all year. Same formation, two receivers each side. Jalen in the backfield with Drake. Jalen roll is going to go in motion. Drake runs it up the middle. Touchdown, Drake Wolford. Drake takes it right off that left side. We've got all on that drive from Tay Rice and Deshaw Sermons. Christian Contreras to center. And the Dogs strike first. They lead at 6-0 here. And Jaden Moore back out to kick the PAT. He had kicked about a 20-something yard field goal a little bit ago when it was a false start on Lanier County and negated the field goal. And ended up with that drive continuing. And Bacon County is way off sides. And Drake's wanting to go for two. And if I went, and the Dogs are going to go for two, and I would run that ball off the left side again. I would just keep pounding that left side till they showed me they could stop it. I don't know what 2-point play the Dogs have, but I would definitely try the left side. Drake in the backfield, same formation, but they're going to send the guy in motion to the other side. That's Brantley. Drake takes the snap, and now we're going to have a penalty flag. Timeout, Lanier County. Right before the snap, Coach Dean didn't like something that was happening there, and that's the second timeout for Lanier County. We'll take one with them, be back here in a second. All right, Bulldog offense coming back out. Still going to go for two. And again, they split in two receivers to each side. Drake will have Jalen Lamb moving to his right now. on the touchdown, Jalen went in motion, rolled out into the flats, and they saw him and didn't pay attention to Drake. Drake just ran it. Send Brantley in motion. Drake drops back, gonna throw it up, and it's intercepted in the end zone. And that'll negate the 2-point try. So 6-0 Dogs. We'll take a break and be back here for the kick. All right, back here for the kickoff. Lanier County strikes first. They lead at 6-0. Still kind of an unusual 2-point attempt. He was going out and kicked the PAT. He got a half the distance to the goal, putting you at a yard and a half away, and then you throw the ball. Usually you would run the ball in that situation. There's the kick, end over end. Bacon's going to take it down there on about the 13-yard line. Guy is still on his feet, still going, still on his feet. He's across midfield. Couple of Dogs down there, but he has carried it deep into Lanier County territory. I believe there might be a flag way back down the field, back around where a guy kind of blindside block maybe or something back here. We have a block in the back on the Red Raiders, and that'll negate a big kickoff return.
Red Raiders return it out to the 28-yard line. Flag on the play. Block in the back on the return.
So instead of having it on the 28, the Red Raiders will start on their side of the 50 back near the, let's see, they might be back inside the 25 by the time he stops walking. They're down to the 20, call it the 28-yard line. First down and 10 for Bacon.
First and 10. The Red Raiders on the 28-yard line.
Bacon has two receivers to the far side. They're going to hand it off to the back. He runs it right up the middle, and he's up over the 30 to the 32. Giving him about 4, maybe 5 in there. We'll see where the stick goes. Call it 4 yards. Second down and 6. They send 3 receivers to the far side this time. Back in the backfield, gonna hand it to him, and he runs it up in there, but a whistle before the snap. That generally is on the offense, and it is. They're gonna back up the Red Raiders. Must have been false start. That's going to back up Bacon and put him at a second down and 11. It takes all of the yardage on the first run away, plus a yard. Same formation. Quarterback takes it, fakes it, throws it out here. Got a guy, but almost picked off there. As I believe that was Yerby stepped in. That was Evan Yerby. Almost got in front of that one for an interception. Looked there for a second like Bacon had a slant play that was going to go for big yardage, and Yerby made a great defensive play. Third down and 11. Bacon 2 men to each side, and they're going to get the Dogs to jump off sides as they run the freeze play. Dogs saying that they moved. We'll see what the officials say. Dogs saying their right guard moved. And one guy over there is got kind of dropping his head like he did. Officials talk it over. The difference would be 3rd and 16 or 3rd and 6. We'll see. He's going to turn around and mark it off against the Dogs. So you would have had a 3rd and 16 if it went against Bacon. Instead, you're going to have a 3rd and 6. So they get the yardage back. 3rd down and 6. They picked up 4 on the first play running the ball. They bring everybody in tight. Now we got a penalty flag again here. They don't have enough guys on the field. No, they did. They just run it. Switching somebody must have made that mistake.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. It's a 3rd and 11.
It's a 3rd down and 11. We're back to where we started a moment ago. Bacon quarterback's going to drop back. He's rolling out to the right. Ben chasing him. They throw it down the field, and it's picked off. Picked off by a Bulldog. Let's see the number. Number 6, Alex Contreras, picked it off. And Lanier County and the Bulldogs will have great field position after the interception. Let's see what Lanier County can cash in some more points to get a two-score lead here early in the ball game. Drake brings the offense back out. They're going to have the sniffer in there with Levi Bennett. It's getting kind of hard to see through the glass up here with the reflections. Got 2 receivers to this side. 1 to the far side. Drake takes the snap, gives it off to Lamb. He's got a yard, maybe 2 in there. Tough running. Gets it up just across the 40. Turn them off, see if anybody yells. That's a lot better. Foster, the receiver, over on the far side. We got Tucker and Pope down here on the bottom. Drake in the gun, takes the snap, drops back, looking, throws it out there. Got Tucker, but there's a DB right there. No flags. Pope wanted to say he was held, but the interceptions have been back and forth there. That's 2 for the Raiders, 1 for the Dogs. They had a safety covering over the top, and he just sat back there playing midfield, and the ball was thrown right to him. Your receiver there's got to go out there and try to help you there. You're throwing it up, making the jump ball really for him. He's got to kind of make some kind of an effort there. So Bacon will have the ball on the 20-yard line. They send a man in motion. He's going to get set over on this side. 2 receivers to each side. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Guy bounces it to the outside. He's got a 1st down and more. And then we tackle him over here by the water cooler. Should have been a 15-yard penalty, but there is no flag. And I'm from Lanier County, but he tackled a guy all the way out here by the Gatorade coolers on the sideline. And the ball, that's a 14-yard run, and Bacon County with an explosive play there. Could have been a lot worse. Fakes the snap. Quarterback keeps it. Rolls out around the right side. He's run down from behind. Looked by, I believe that was Tay Rice. Yeah, that was Tay Rice. Tay run him down after a 1-yard gain. Good play in there by Bacon County, but they didn't have the speed to outrun Tay Rice. It's a really good fake. They had just ran it the same play, and he handed it off. He kept it that time. This time he's going to throw it out here in the flat. He's got good blocking. The guy dropped the ball, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass, and then we got a penalty thrown from way behind the play. We'll see what the flag is all about. If they call a hold, then the hold might be negated by the incomplete pass because the hold would have been during the run after catch. No flag, and that's exactly what it is. The flag would have, the hold would have been if he caught the ball. He did not catch the ball, so therefore the hold couldn't happen. If he'd have held prior to the catch, then that would have still counted. Should be third down. Should be 3rd and 9. Down marker still says 2nd and 9. Bacon County stood up, and the Dogs jumped. That should be a false start. You don't ever know with this official. He faced one way a while ago and turned and walked the other way. Should be 3rd down and about 14 for the Red Raiders, back with the ball on the 30-yard line. Down marker guy finally got the correct down on there. Bacon with 3 receivers over here on this side, 1 on the far side. Quarterback dropping back, looking. He's got that man wide open down there, and he just drops the pass. He run right by the defensive back, and he had no help over the top. It was straight man coverage, and the pass is incomplete. Could have went for 6. 4th down, and the Raiders are going to punt. Drake Wolford, the quarterback, back deep to receive. Bacon still running players on and off the field. And I guess that's they finally get the punter out there. There's a snap. It's over the punter's head, rolling towards the end zone, and he kicks it through the end zone for a safety. And the Dogs will go up 8-0 with the safety after the bad snap. So you have Deshaun Pope and Brandon Foster back deep too. So Bacon will be kicking it from their own 20-yard line. The Bulldogs should get pretty good field position here. The last kick was short and fell on by an up back. Got to keep that in mind. The guy in the middle of the field's got to go get it and get on it. If they pop it over the front line, and they kick it deeper this time. It's taken by Pope. He's across midfield. He's got a seam. There's going to be a hold in there. It's going to be a hold. It's going to come back. Flag on the 40-yard line. So Lanier County likely to start on at midfield. The only way that they don't call a hold, it'll be a block in the back. The only way it could be anything on Bacon County would have been if somebody reached out and grabbed his face mask. And that's very highly unlikely. holding on the Dogs, and that'll bring it back
Blocking the back.
to about midfield. Still very good field position, but not nearly as good had the hold not occurred. Bulldogs offense talking it over on the sideline before they go out. The play clock hadn't even been blown in yet. So Drake brings the offense out. Got Yearby down here on the bottom. Now we're going to have a water break. So while they take a water break, we'll take one with them. We'll be back here in a moment. All right, water break is over. Not sure why we're still doing that. The temperature's down below 80 degrees. Bulldog offense out, 2 receivers on this side. They're going to give it off to the back. Looks like Bryce Murphy holding over there on the far side. So whatever he gets there, a nice little run, but it's going to be brought back as looks like we probably tackled a lineman over there on the way away from the plate. It wouldn't have had anything to do with the play. Absolutely no sense in that. A senseless penalty. Good run in there for the running back. I didn't catch a number. I initially thought that was Murphy, but I don't believe it was. They call it a chop block instead of a hold. That meant somebody hit him up high, somebody hit him down low at the same time. You could hit high or low. You just can't hit both at the same time. And back-to-back penalties have pushed the Dogs back across midfield to the 40 and make it first down and 20. You was looking at starting on first down on about their 30-yard line. Instead, you had a penalty on the return, and now you had a penalty on the first play. 20 yards has got you all the way back to your own 40. Send Brantley in motion. He's going to stop. Drake's going to fake the handoff. Keeps it. Goes out around the left side. Got 2 or 3 yards in there. Not a whole lot of running room. Not as much, nearly as much as there's been being on that left side. Bacon might have made some adjustments over there. Drake did carry it further out to the edge that time, and they may have forced him further out to the edge. Maybe might have got 4 yards. Second down at 16. Long first quarter here. Still 4:20 to go in the opening period. Bacon showing blitz. There is a flag. Might be delay a game. Got a false start on Lanier County. And another penalty.
Before the snap, false start, only offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Too many penalties. Just too many penalties. Going to look at second down at 21. Oh, okay. Drake in the gun. Got 3 guys on this side, 1 to the bottom, or to the high side, and we jump. Our receiver over here decided he would take off. Not sure if an interior guy moved, but no, false start. Second down and a country mile. By the time we get done with all this, we wind up punting. We might be able to punt it back to where we should have had to started this drive at. Drake's going to take a snap. It's low. He has to run it down. Now he's running for his life. Needs to throw it. Don't. And he's sacked back at about the 20-yard line. Wow. Let's see. That's going to be 10, 20, 30. Third down and 40 from the Lanier County 20-yard line. Third down and 40. And you need a Fran Tarkington type play here. Instead, you'll probably hand it off up the gut. Third and 40. Drake takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He runs it up the middle, and he's driven back after he gets to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 39, and the punter will come out. I don't know if he'll be able to kick it past the sticks. Tay Rice will do the punting. Penalties just made that a very eventful drive for the Dogs. There's a snap. Tay with a good punt, very good punt. He does kick it past the sticks. Could have got an open field tackle there. That's a very good job by the Lanier County punt team. An awesome job there from the kicker and the defense. The Gunners went down and he had almost out. I thought it looked like he had maybe out-punted his coverage, but those guys came flying down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Bacon from their own 40. Bacon's going to pitch it out here to this side. The guy runs it off the left side for about 5 yards up near the 45-yard line, 2nd and 5. Lanier County was still trying to run defenders onto the field. Defense was not ready. Fortunate to only get a 5-yard gain. Gonna hand it off. He goes out around the right side this time. Got some running room. He's got 15, 20 yards, 25 yards, all the way up to the Lanier County 35-yard line. And the Red Raiders are on the move, and they hurry back to the line. We're still not lined up. Takes the snap, pitches it to this side. Blocking the back there, no call. And runs it up to about the 29-yard line and about a 6-yard gain. And if this Dog defense don't get lined up, they keep going in a hurry. We're still running guys off the field. There's a good play in there by somebody. Catch the number there. Tobias Hollis with a stop, with a drop him in the backfield. Good open field tackle there. It'll be 3rd down and about 7. But they're in 4-down territory. They got us with the hurry up a few times. That time Tobias got in there, made a play. They tried to freeze play there. It didn't work. They're going to let the quarter end. That'll do it for the first quarter. We'll be back here for second quarter action. All right, back here at Rockmore Field, Bacon County with a 3rd down and 7. Quarterback drops back. He's looking, throws it out there. Got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Bacon County. Got behind the defense on a 3rd and long. About a 34-yard touchdown pass. And Bacon, let's see, are they going to go for the tie? They're going to go for the tie. They're not, doesn't look like they're going to kick. There's your new camera there. Mr. Brian Hunt got us right down there on the goal line. Pylon cam, we'll call it. See what they said. No good. They said he didn't get it. So the Dogs will keep the lead for now. 8-6, 11:53 to go in the half. We'll take a break. Be back here for the kick. All right, Bacon County has it teed up. They're going to kick it off to the Dogs. Lanier County can limit the penalties. Could be a very, very close ball game. Here's the kick, end over end. Pope's going to take it on the 25. Breaks it to the outside, gets up to the 39-yard line. 14-yard return. Decent field position now for the Lanier County offense. Bulldogs come back to the line. 2 receivers to the far side. Got a sniffer in there with a single receiver down here is Foster. Lamb going to move to Drake's left. Drake takes the snap, fakes it to Lamb. Looking. Still looking. Got to get rid of the football here pretty soon. Still looking. Going to throw it downfield and out of bounds. Flag way over on the far side will be a hold. Anytime you have that kind of time back there in the backfield, you're going to end up with a penalty. And they move it way back down there. If they mark it from the spot of the foul, will be another one of those situations where it's second or first down and 40 if they mark it from the spot. If they carry it from the previous spot, it'd be first and 20, but he picked his flag up from where it was and throwed it another 15 yards down the field. Now looking to mark it off from that location. I thought all high school penalties went from the original line of scrimmage. Now the officials get together and they pick up the flag. They're walking back this way. If they mark it from they're going to mark it from the original line of scrimmage, which is the 39-yard line, which is I thought was the rule for high school football. And he's going to go all the way down to the 29-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 20, unless it was a post-play penalty. So another penalty. I don't know how many that is now, but they're mounting up. Got to be getting up there in the 60, 70-yard area. Drake takes a snap, looks, throws it out here in the flat to Pope. He's got some running room. He's back up to the 34-yard line. Be a 2nd down and 15. Pick up a 5 on the throw and catch. Pope and Brantley over here on this side. You got Tucker, and I can't catch the number, way over on the far side. Going to send Brantley in motion. Going to hand it to Lamb. He got about 3 yards up to the 37-yard line, maybe. Bring a 3rd down and about 12. Kind of a misdirection play in there and a nice little play call, but somebody got off of a block and reached out and grabbed him. 3rd down and about 12. Drake with Reeves in the backfield with him this time. Sends Brantley in motion again. Drake takes a snap, throws a screen out there to Pope. He's got a 1st down and more. They knock his helmet off as he gets over to about the 42-yard line of Bacon County on the slant play. Good yardage in there on that pitch and catch. Deshaun had to come out for a play as his helmet comes off.
First and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Bulldogs.
3 receivers on the far side. Foster by himself over here. Low snap. Drake looks going to go up top. Going up top for Foster. And they pick it off. Down there on about the 5. And now it's a foot race. He stops down there. And they got a penalty on the far side. That probably, you didn't want to punt. But if you look at it in such a manner, it was probably good as a punt later in the drive. But that was a 1st and 10. That's the 3rd interception of the night for the Red Raiders secondary. 1 on a 2-point conversion. 1 that stopped the drive. 2 drives have been stopped now on the plus side of the field with interceptions. They're going to mark the penalty off against Bacon County. Should put them in possibly inside the 10. Half the distance to the goal from the 15. Should go around the 7.5. Bacon spreads everybody out. 2 receivers to each side. Give it to the back. He's got a lot of running room over there for a 1st down play. Looks like he's up close to a 1st down. Out close to the 20-yard line. Call it 18. Needed to get to the 17.5. He got to at least the 18 and a 1st down. 10:31 to go in the half. Quarterback looking now. He's going to roll out this way. Throws it out here and throws it out of bounds. Throws it over everybody's head. And he's upset with a receiver, but not sure what that was all about. Let's get somebody underneath ran the wrong route. Not real sure why Bacon County elected to throw the football. Last few plays, they've been just eating up chunks of yards other than that 34-yard touchdown pass. There's another big run. Like I said, not real sure why they wanted to throw it. They haven't had to. They're all the way up to the 35, maybe the 36. Ball on the 35-yard line. 3 plays, 28 yards, and the Red Raiders are moving. Clock rolls under 10 minutes. Quarterback takes the snap, and there's a penalty flag. Offsides. First and 15. Dogs make some changes on the defense. Quarterback going to hand it off. They had him bottled up, and then he's going to break it for a first down run. He got 20 yards out of it. Had him bottled up in the backfield, and he just broke it off to the left and said, "See ya," for about 20 yards and a first down. Bacon County on the 49-yard line of Lanier County now. First down at 10. Lanier County still leading this thing, 8-6. Throws it up top. Got a man down there. Incomplete, and that should be a flag, and there it is. Pass interference. He got behind the defense, and then the ball was late getting there, and the defender run through him and knocked the ball down. I hate it as much as you do, but that was definitely a pass interference penalty. And that'll give the Red Raiders a first down from the 49.5. They'll go down about the 35-yard line, 34-yard line possibly. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. But they have been able to run the ball so effectively that you play a single coverage for the most part in the secondary and having no help over the top. Pitch it to a back. They just pancaked somebody over on the far side. 2 guys just hammered somebody to prevent that tackle. First down run down close to the 29-yard line rather. Be a second down and 5 for the Red Raiders. Down there, 9 minutes to go here in the half. Dogs need a turnover. Hand it to number 4 again. He's right out around the left side. Got a first down, still on his feet. And they blow the whistles. We had a few weeks ago, we had a guy squirt out of a pile like that and running about 60-something yards for a touchdown. Give a shout out to my good friend Coach Sid Minson at home watching the Dogs tonight. Coach is always tuning in. Appreciate his support. It's going to be first down and 10 down there around the 20-yard line. High snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Tay Rice. No, that's not Tay. Who is that? I seen the 50. That is Tay Rice. They started this drive on their own 7.5. They're down on about the 18 of Lanier County now. That high snap almost helped us there. Quarterback drops back, throws it out in the flat, got a man, incomplete. Bacon elected to throw the football. Really, really helping us out right here. Third down and 8. Definitely probably in 4-down territory. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back, throws it out there. Intercepted by Jalen Lamb inside the 5, near the 4-yard line. Call it right on the 5. How about that camera work? Said we needed a turnover, and the Bulldogs secondary come up with it, and the Dogs have the ball back. Bacon County had marched the ball from their 7.5 all the way down to our 18. Decided they'd throw the football there 3 times in a row, and it burned them. Now with 8:11 to go here in the ball game, the Dogs need to mount a drive and at least get their backs off the goal line. So Drake brings the offense out. 2 receivers to the far side, none over here. Takes the snap, gives it off to a back up the middle. And he is pushed back. I can't tell. I believe that's Reeves. It is. Stopped for no gain. Maybe a half a yard. Got a single receiver to each side this time. Going to give it to Reeves. He's got some running room. Hang on to the football. May have gotten a first down and got our backs off the goal line. Good run in there by the freshman. Good hard running in there by number 15, Devin Reeves, the freshman running back for the Dogs. And Jayla Lamb will come in and give him a break after that run. Waylon Tucker checking into the ball game. Another freshman. Now they're going to send 2 receivers to that side, to the far side. Pope down here by himself. Drake's going to fake it. Looking to throw. Doesn't have anybody. Now he throws it to a man underneath. Got about 8 or 9 yards. Still on his feet. Give him 10 or 12. First down. Catch a number over there. Who caught that ball? Reeves going to check back in for Lamb. Lamb playing in the Bulldogs secondary. Going both ways. Needs to catch a break, and Reeves is giving him some breathers on offense. I'm sure. Can't see. We think Contreras caught that ball. Sniffer goes in motion. We're gonna fake. Well, I think Drake wanted to keep that, and we just fortunate there not to turn the ball over. I think Drake wanted to pull it, and Reeves already had a good grip on it, and then he kind of juggled it. Lost about 3 or 4 there. Second down and about 13. Dogs taking their time here on this drive. Not getting in any kind of hurry. Drake's going to take the snap, fakes it to Reeves. Thought about throwing it out here in the flat, didn't have anybody. Decided to run it, but it's a good decision there. And got up over to the 25. Got about a yard was all he got, but They had read the play out here on the edge.
Bring up third down for the Bulldogs.
If he'd have thrown it out this way, it could have very possibly been a pick six. Third down, call it 12. Send Brantley in motion. Drake takes the snap. He's looking, wants to go up top. He's got Pope, and they reach out around him and bat the ball away. No flag, and that'll bring up fourth down. I thought he hooked Pope. I thought he hooked him, but no call. That'll stop the clock with 5:01 to go in the half. Need another good kick here from Tay Rice. And need good kick coverage again here out of the Bulldog punt team. Got a beauty a while ago. Here's a snap. They run in there on him. He got the kick off. It's going to take a good Lanier County roll. Don't let him pick it up. And there's a flag out here at midfield. And if that's on Gabe Pagorsh, then that'll give Bacon County, instead of being on the 29, they'll be up here at the 44. If that's a personal foul on Gabe Pagorsh here at the 50. It's either going to be on their guy or it's going to be on Gabe because he threw it at both of them. Hopefully it'll be offsetting. Or on them. Tell us what it is. I mean, you can tell us what it is any day now. They're still talking to Coach Dean. Personal foul on Lanier County. So the call was on Pagorsh for something. They throwed it right at him. That's the only reason why I'm calling his name.
Personal foul on the kicking team.
And like I say, from the 29, they'll go up to about the 44-yard line once they mark that off. Penalties all night long on the Dogs. It'll be first down and 10 for the Red Raiders on their own 44-yard line. That's just like having a 15-yard return after another really good kick from Tay Rice. Bacon has two guys on each side, single back. They're going to fake it. The quarterback's going to keep it. And there's a block in the back. Where's that penalty flag at? They hit McCutcheon in the back, no flag. And they're going to give Bacon County about a 6-yard run up to midfield. No way. They had three guys right there that should have saw that. Terrible no call. They've knocked holes all in the field for Lanier County. Pitch it out to the far side. There is a flag on the play. They drive the running back for a loss. Of course, this guy over here is never going to call it a loss on the play. He marks it 3 yards downfield, and he's not even the guy making. It's not even on his side. Illegal formation on the Red Raiders. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage. That'll be a 5-yard penalty to make it second down and about 10 and a half. Ball back to the 44. So right back to the original line. Call it second down and 10. .409 left and counting. as they blow the clock in. We just about jumped again. 2nd and 10. Red Raiders look to their sideline. There's the snap. Going to pitch it to the back out around the left side. A lot of room over there. He's gone. Red Raiders will take the lead. There's a flag coming in late. We'll see what that flag is. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Don't move the sticks yet. There's a flag back here. Don't move the sticks. There's a flag way back here behind the play on about the Red Raider 48-yard line. Flag thrown by the white hat. Might take a touchdown off the board. Let's see. If they called it on them, holding on the Red Raiders. That'll break it, back it up, make it second down and 20. They've already changed the down marker to first. It should be 2nd and 20 once they mark this off. Unless they mark it from the spot of the foul. Then it'll be about 2nd and 14 or 15 or so. Call it 2nd and 17. Let the down marker guy know it's 2nd down. Now he's going to get it right over there. Changes the down marker way too soon. Somebody got to get a training class on that. Bacon now 2 guys on the far side, 2 on this side. That back's about 3 yards behind the quarterback, and they pitch it to him. Here he comes this way. Somebody dove at his legs and didn't get him. He reverses field. Now somebody reaches out and drags him down. That's going to be Grayson Spikes in there on the tackle. That's going to make it 3rd down and about 20 or so. Back to the 34-yard line. 3rd down and 20. Loss of 3. See what they do here. Looking to throw. They hit 2 guys in his face. He gets away from it. Now he throws it out here, and everybody comes back. It's going to be 4th down. It'll be 4th and 20. And the last time the Red Raiders punted, they snapped it over the punter's head, and he had to kick it through the end zone, therefore contributing to why we have an 8-6 lead. Wolford back deep to receive. There's a snap. This time it's a wobbly punt off the side of his foot. Out here, it's going to get a Bacon County roll, though, and roll down near the 40-yard line of Lanier County. We'll have 2:25 to work with when the Lanier County offense comes out. We'll take a break for just a second. All right, Bulldog offense back out on the field. Drake in the backfield with Devin Reeves. Twin receivers to each side. Takes the snap, looking, throws it out here in the flat. He's got Brantley, Parker Brantley. Picks up about 7 yards in there and out of bounds. Got to stop the clock with 2:20 to go. Bulldogs in the 2-minute offense. Bacon County will get the ball to start the second half. Same formation. Sends Brantley in motion this time. Drake takes the snap, rolls that way, throws it to Brantley on the run. He's got the first down into Bacon County territory. Hard lick over there, but he bounces back up. And again, you'll see this guy on this side 2 or 3 yards shy of where the guy gets with the football, and he's on the far side of the field. Drake takes the snap, throws it out in the flat. Incomplete, off of Contreras' hands. Maybe a little too hot. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Bulldogs trying to find a way to put some points on the board here before they go into the locker room. Leading it by 2. Drake takes the snap, drops back, looking, throws it out there. Almost picked off as his receiver was Pope. Pope slipped down. DB came in behind him and almost had the 4th interception of the half. Drake in the backfield with Reeves. Same formation, 2 receivers to each side. Going to send a man in motion. Is Foster. Drake looking. Plenty of time. Throws it deep downfield. Incomplete. Overthrows his man. That was Brantley out there. Brantley had a step. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and a Bulldog punt team comes out onto the field, and Bacon's got a man down in the end zone down there. So let's take a timeout while they check on him. Be back here in a moment. All right, Bulldogs about to punt it away. Tay Rice back deep to punt. He's had some good punts here so far this evening. Can't have a penalty on this one. We can pin them deep. They got 1:45 and low snap. Low snap. Tay picks it up. He's going to run with it. He's got some running room, but not quite enough. He's not going to get a first down. Now that's another costly mistake there for the Dogs. Had a chance to pin the Red Raiders back deep with only 1:35 now left to go in the half. But instead of being down there around the 20 or inside the 20, they're going to be 1st and 10 out here at the 45. We'll check their 2-minute drill. Dogs still clinging to an 8-6 lead. Single receiver up top. Yearby out there without any help. Safety down here on this side. 3 receivers down here. Quarterback looking. He's looking at that man out there too. He comes back towards the ball. Ball is intercepted over. Did he catch it? No, he didn't. Grayson Spikes almost come up with the INT, which would have been huge. And now we got a timeout, Lanier County. I'm not sure unless we needed to change personnel or what. We'll take one. All right, Bacon County, 2nd down and 10. Two receivers to each side. Quarterback drops back, looking, rolls out, throws it back out over the middle. Ball was tipped, and then the ball was tipped, so the guys could hit. It was legal for them to hit the receiver once the ball was tipped, and they did. Pope loses his helmet. I think he got dinged up a little bit there after his helmet came off. Therefore, to stopping the clock. 3rd down and 10. Bulldogs got to prevent the big play here. Quarterback rolls out, looking, throws it up. Overthrows everybody. Good coverage in there that time by Yearby, keeping the guy from getting behind him. And it's going to be, should bring up 4th down. But we have a flag right in the middle of the field, holding on the Red Raiders. Declined, and that'll bring up 4th down from the 45-yard line. A minute 12 left. 4th down and 4th and 10. Let's see what they decide to do. Will they go for it here, or will they punt the football? Looks like they're sending a punt unit out. I would play punt safe here if I'm the Lanier County defense. I would keep my regular defense on the field, punt safe. This close to midfield. Because if I'm the Red Raiders, this is an opportunity here to catch you napping. Drake Wolford back deep to receive. They are going to punt it. Good long punt. Drives Drake back. He's going to drop the ball. Ball's still on the ground. Let's see who got it. If the Red Raiders got it, we're in trouble. If we got it, we can possibly run out this clock. It's going to be Bacon County football. And that was like throwing a 40-yard pass in there. Should have had nobody back to receive. Should have played punt safe there and just let them kick it. Then you'd have went into half with an 8-6 lead. Officials discussing something out there on the field. Play stands. That is 4 turnovers here in the first half to culminate, to go along with multiple penalties. Not real sure that we're going to re-kick this thing or what we're going to do here. Both teams going to the sideline. And we're going to have a call from the official. Something called on Bacon County, and we're going to re-kick this thing. Dogs are going to catch a break. I don't know what Bacon County wants to know what's going on.
So inadvertent whistles on the play. Bacon County will re-kick.
The ball was on the 45. They spotted it on the 40. So, and yet again, we're going to put a man back to receive the ball. Did we not just see what just happened? It's on the 45, 44, 45. They put it on the 39.
I thought it was back in the yeah, it was before the 40. That's about.
Now they started on the, there's running into the, there's killing the kicker. Is that their quarterback that kicks? Roughing the kicker will be the call, I'm sure of. And Bacon County will most likely get a first down up near midfield with 50.8 seconds to go.
Oh, punted to the 42-yard line, a flag on the play. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker on the defense. Automatic first down.
Coach Dean being restrained by his players there. He wasn't happy with something. For the first time, maybe for the first time this season, and this is like 7 ball games if you count the 2 preseason games, you got some emotion in the crowd and on the sideline. Though brief it was, there was some emotion in the stands.
The result of the play will be 1st and 10 for Bacon County in the 46-yard line.
Coach Zares Kimbrough trying to get the crowd, trying to get the defense, trying to get some people fired up in this place. There's a snap. New quarterback for the Red Raiders. Handoff out around the left side. Got to get him on the dirt. Not going to get him on the dirt. He's going to take it into the end zone. Red Raiders take the lead with 38 seconds to go in the half. No penalty flags this time. There's a man down on the field for Lanier County. We'll take a break while they tend to that young man. All right, back here at Rockmore Field, Bacon County going to go for 2. They has just taken the lead momentarily. Quarterback throws it, and it's intercepted, but I don't believe you can return it. Now, he can run as far as you want, but you can't. It's just a Waylon Tucker with a nice interception there to prevent the 2-point try, but there is no return on that play in high school football. College and pros, he could have took it to the house for 2 points, but in college and high school, that don't work that way. It's just a failed conversion. But that was a big play there. Keeps Bacon from going up by 6 points. Bulldogs getting some emotion here towards the end of the half. They let it for a long, long time, but surrendered the lead there. Bacon County had backup quarterback in the game. The quarterback hurt on the punt. Forced them to go to a backup, and they went to a running play and carried it 45 yards for a touchdown. They have it teed up. Foster back deep to receive with Pope. Here's the kick. Pooch kick. Caught. And then they're going to wrestle him down at the 39-yard line. That was Devin Reeves on the catch. Bulldogs have 34.7 seconds to work with here. And they're about 61 yards away from pay dirt. So we'll see what they elect to do. Bacon County, I believe, has all 3 of their timeouts left. So if you take a knee here, they could call timeout and force you to punt. Both teams have had a bad snap on their punts. Dogs are going to come out with 3 receivers to this side, 1 on the high side. Drake takes the snap, gives it to Jalen Lamb. He's tripped up and gets it back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down. Clock running down now, 25 seconds. Will not have to snap it again unless they want to. Unless Bacon was to choose to take a timeout. Doesn't look like they will. See what we do here. Takes the snap, gives it to Jalen. And he goes down again, and that'll probably do it for the half. It will. We'll be back here in about 20 minutes for second half action. All right, welcome back to Bulldog football here at Rockmore Field. Second half action about to get underway. Lanier County will be kicking it off to Bacon County. Bacon with a 12-8 lead here at the half. Lanier County needs to get a stop here on this opening drive and see if they can get some points back on the board themselves. Bulldogs scored on an early touchdown, a Drake Wolford 2-yard run, and then scored on a safety where Bacon's punter had to kick it out the back of the end zone. Jaden Moore's kick is a side-by-side liner. Bacon picks it up. Guy coming down to this side. He's up to the 40, across the 45, and out of bounds at about the 46. And Isaiah George with a great tackle on the sideline, and he's a coach. Bacon County player down on the sideline. I think he has a cramp. Bulldog coach there is Kimbrough, and the trainer stretching it out for him. That's the Bacon County training staff, and the coach makes it over to the sideline. Good field position for the Red Raiders. They're going to be on about the 46-yard line of their own 46-yard line, so right up near midfield. Lady Dogs softball action was in action this past week with 2 more wins. Defeated Brooks County on Tuesday and then Charlton County on Thursday. They'll travel up to Osceola and take on Irwin County this coming Tuesday. Have another game on Thursday. I'm trying to remember if that's Atco or if that's Eccles. I cannot remember. I think it's Atkinson County. It might be Eccles County. Bacon takes the snap, goes out around the left side, and they've had a lot of success over there. Scored on a long run late in the first half on a very similar play, and they got a first down across midfield on the first play of the second half. They're all the way down to the Lanier County 40-yard line. First down at 10. They pitch it to this side this time, and pretty good yardage in there on first down up to the 35, inside the 35. Are the Red Raiders. Mentioned in the first half, they ran the ball really well and decided to throw it and helped us out a couple of times. They did throw a long touchdown pass. Most of their pass plays was not successful. Runner going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain and bring up a third down. But they are in 4-down territory. Hand it off. He goes up the middle, bouncing through there. Bulldogs stack him up. I don't think he got the first down, but it'll be 4th and short. It was 3rd and 5. He got down very close. A down marker. The stick guy was trying to take off, but it's not a first down. He's short by about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. 4th down. Let's see what the Red Raiders do. Bulldogs need to stop here. Could be a pivotal play here in this football game. Trying to draw the Dogs offside. They won't jump. Quarterback takes the snap, going to pass it, throws it out there in the flat, complete for a first down.
Pass complete for Bacon County, first down.
Just don't seem like it would be too good if they score and go up 2 possessions. Handoff coming out around this side. Guys reaching out with their arms. He's going to take it into the house. Touchdown, Bacon County. Looking to see if there's flags on the play. And a lot of whistles on the play. I don't see a flag, but I see the white hat standing back here as if to say somebody held. Blocking the back on the offense. That is the second touchdown they've had called back on penalties. Nope, marked off 10 yards. Marked off 10 from the spot. It'd be second down from the 33-yard line, 32-yard line. First to be a first down. Quarterback drops back. He's looking, had plenty of time. Throws it out there, and it is batted away. Good coverage out there by Evan Yerby to break that pass up. Second down about 15. Again, they go to the passing play. Even with the long yardage, they've been running it, and they run it again. And Tay Rice got him from behind. If he got anything, it wasn't much.
County ball carrier taken down by number 55, Tay Rice. No gain on the play.
Gonna be 3rd and 15. Watch the freeze play. They're gonna try to get some of that yardage back. Quarterback drops back, looking all kinds of time. Throws it out there. And there's a pass interference on McCutcheon. And that'll put the Red Raiders with a first down on about the 15-yard line after the penalty. So a third down and long turns into a 1st and 10 for Bacon County. Nope, they're going to only give them 5, it looks like. Makes it 3rd and 10. Nope, I'm sorry. He's right behind the stick, 3rd and 1. Had him for a loss as he mishandled the ball, but white hat says first down. So couldn't twice on the drive, had opportunities to get a stop, just unable to do it. Handoff out around the left side. Somebody got off a block over there that time. Made a good open field tackle. I think that is Grayson Spikes, I believe. I think we take the holding. First down and 20. Bulldogs got to find a way to get a stop. Takes the snap, hands it off, and there's somebody just met him. As soon as he got the ball, that's going to be Mackenzie West. He come untouched for a big loss on the play. All the way back out to the 32-yard line. The stick folks down there don't have any idea what they're doing. Quarterback drops back. He's looking. There's a flag. something over here thrown on the sideline. I thought it was a flag, but was not. Now maybe it was.
Macon County pass falls incomplete.
I think we did have a flag thrown by this side judge over here.
So is there a penalty or not? So we can accept it or not, right? Flag on the play. Ineligible receiver on the offense.
Let's see, this coach decided to back him up 5 more. Be second down.
5
And
yards.
a long ways. Man in motion this time. We timed the snap perfectly. They threw it out there in the flat. We got Spikes got off a block out there and made a great tackle in the open field. But third down and another loss there on that play. Yearby was the one in there on the stop that time. I thought I saw those orange-looking shoes. Third and long. Quarterback drops back looking. Throws it out there. Has a man. It's batted up in the air. Incomplete. And that'll make it 4th down and long. Bulldogs secondary with got a hand in there on it.
Brings up a 4th and long for Macon County. 4th and 32.
They drop back to punt. Time has been called here by the official.
Official timeout on the field.
Not real sure what the timeout's for, but while they've got one, we'll take one with them back here in a moment. All right, quick little timeout there. They're back. Well, Macon County showing punt. Quarterback held it for a long time and then kind of a pooch kick. We got to get out of it. It's very difficult to see flags on this field. I'm hearing that there was a flag somewhere, but I don't see it. The coach wants to back them up and make them punt it again. The illegal formation on the Raiders.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. Still 4th down. And that's a re-kick. A 5-yard penalty and re-kick.
They kind of tried to bait us into getting back there to the punter that time. He just stood back there and held it for a while. Low snap. Punt short. Need to get out of the way of it. Just let it roll out of bounds. And it'll be Bulldog football around the 12-yard line maybe. When Drake brings the offense out. Good defensive stand there by the Lanier County defense to get the ball to the offense. Still only down 1 score. Sideline cam, the pylon cam, gonna get almost got a cheerleader in it. All right, Bulldog offense back out there. First time here in the second half. Drake Wolford back there with, looks like, Devin Reeves. Gonna give it to him. He's got some running room. Picked up 4, maybe Well, it looked like he got 4. Call it about 2.5 or 3. I guess he was so deep in the backfield that it looked like he went further than he did. I'm going to say give him 3. Drake back there with Reeves. He takes the snap. He's looking. Got him, chasing him. Running to the sideline, and they're going to tackle him way out of bounds. No flags. I guess they allow you to play it out all the way to the fence over there. I've seen it both ways. I know we've tackled a guy well out of bounds, and they've tackled us out of bounds a couple of times. I'm going to say lost a yard there. 3rd down and about 8. And a long 8 at that. Three receivers to the far side. Pope down here by himself. Drake takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Rolls out this way. Throws it to Pope and overthrows him. Incomplete. Punting team will have to come out on the field. Snap to Rice, and it's blocked. And Bacon County is going to get a safety as the ball was blocked and it went out of bounds. Come out the side of the end zone, so I'm not real sure what that ends up being. It did go out the side of the end zone. It did not go out the back of the end zone. Safety. That'll extend the Bacon lead to 14-8. And now Lanier County will have to kick it from they'll get a free kick from the 20. They're going to take a long break. Looks like looks like now they're going to come out. So each team with a safety, both on punts. One on that one there on a block punt, one earlier on a punt, on a snap over the punter's head that the punter elected to kick through the back of the end zone. (14-8) Bacon County. Got a good defensive stop on the opening drive of the half, but couldn't capitalize. Still, though, holding it to a 1-possession lead. Dogs led it 8-0 for a long time, and then 8-6 for a while. Jaden Moore's kick ends over end all the way down to the 41. Bacon return man right by the defense and into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. 20-8. Coach wanting to say, Coach Dean says he called for a fair catch. We don't have instant replay capabilities, but we can back it up here in a moment on our phone and see what happened. But Coach said he called for a fair catch. I didn't see it. Bacon in the swinging gate. They're going to line up now to kick to PAT and try to make it 21-8. A 13-point advantage. Bulldogs with too many men on the field. Snap is low, kick is up, kick is good. Bacon County 21, Bulldogs 8. We'll be back here in a moment. All right, Bacon County is going to kick it off. Short kick, fielded by Reeves. No, that is Mackenzie West. He's up to the 47-yard line or so. And that's where the Bulldog offense has come out on the field. And now they need to find some pay dirt here and get this thing back to one score to have an opportunity.
37-yard line. We were trying to near midfield. Ball spotted 47-yard line. First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Pope down here at the bottom. Two receivers to the far side. We got Bennett in there at the sniffer. Drake takes, no he don't, it's a snap over his head. He runs it down and falls down on it. Back at the 29-yard line.
Bad snap, and Walker will be tackled behind the line of scrimmage for loss on the play. They want a second and on for the Bulldogs.
Second down, and let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20 at least. A little more than 20. That's new center comes in for the Dogs, number 57. Another high snap. Drake running, no blocking. Doesn't look like they set up a screen. The Drake turns nothing into about a 20-yard gain on second and about 30. He's back up to about the original line of scrimmage. It'll make it third down and 10.
Back to the initial line of scrimmage. So it'll be third and a long 10 for the Bulldogs.
I mean, their defensive line, there was so many defensive linemen in the backfield, it literally appeared like they was setting up a screenplay, and Drake just broke out around them and picked up 20 yards. Takes the snap, drops back. He's looking, throws it out there. Interception number 4 on the evening, and here comes the Red Raiders running it back the other way. And they're going to knock him out of bounds down there about the Lanier County 40-something yard line. Make it the 44 or so. Got a Lanier County player that got hit with a crack block over there on the far sideline that there was no call on. All the coaching staff going over there to check on it. We'll be back after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally make it back. Had some unfortunate incidents on the field, so finally got order restored and got
Will be first and 10.
everybody back out here to be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders on the Lanier County 43. Quarterback takes it, drops back, hands it off, pitches it to the back. He's hit in there and bottled up, but he's going to get up to the 40. Got about 3 yards on the play.
Ball carrier up to the 40-yard line. Second down, about 5 for the Red Raiders.
Runner almost slipped down and then got his feet and might have got a first down. Bulldogs got 2 men come up kind of gingerly. Tobias Hollis, one of those. The other one might be Deshaun Pope. I think he has a cramp. 3rd down and about a foot. We let y'all watch a whole bunch of advertisements there, so we'll just stay with you here. Usually it don't take too long to work out a cramp. Deshaun gonna come off the field a little gingerly. He plays a lot of snaps, so kind of get him rehydrated and ready to get back in there. He gives us a whole lot better opportunity to score when he's out there on offense. Red Raiders 3rd down and about a foot. Still don't understand these new teams going into gun when they need a foot. I think he got it. This big pile right there at the line to gain.
Red Raiders ball carrier up the middle. Short gain on the play. Coming up for a Macon County first down.
Got another injured player out there for this time for Macon County. Let's see if they're stretching out a cramp again on him, and he's going to roll over and make his way off the field. That's the running back. Macon County will come back out. They're looking at they got a first down on the Bulldog 34-yard line. Dogs, they moved it up to the 33. Dogs need a stop. Running back right up the gut. Runs into the pack and goes down after about a gain of about a yard. 2:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback takes the snap. Ball's on the ground. Couple of dogs dove on it. I think they got it. Quarterback in there fighting to get the ball back, but I think a Bulldog player come out of there with it. And it'll be Lanier County football. So the Bulldog offense to get another opportunity here. Didn't have much luck on the first drive after a good defensive stop. Had to punt block, resulted in a safety. Then had the ensuing kickoff, the free kick returned for a touchdown. 3 receivers down here on the bottom side, single receiver up top. Drake takes the snap, fakes it, the handoff, keeps it himself. Trying to get the corner, he does, and gets about 6 or 7 up near the 44-yard line. Good hard run in there by Drake Wolford. Dogs ran the ball really well early in the game to their left. Or the Lanier County left. Drake takes the snap, looking, throws it out here, incomplete. Not sure who he was going for. It was over the head of Contreras and then behind Foster, so not sure which one he was going for, but the ball lands incomplete. 3rd down and 3.5. Number 35, Sean Collins, checks into the ball game. First time I've called his number tonight. He checks in at the sniffer. There's a handoff to Reeves. Bounces it outside. Got to get 3. He does. I believe he got the first down over there on the far side.
Number 15, Devin Reeves, ball carrier. Needed. Number 3 got up 4. That's good enough for a Bulldog first down.
Devin, that young freshman running back, had a good game early in the year. Drake's going to take the snap, gives it off to Reeves. He has a good stiff arm, but the guy reached out and tackled him by the face mask, and no call. The flag way over there on that side, but nothing to do with the face mask. Sideline warning on Bacon County, which it was way over there, so we knew it didn't have nothing to do with the face mask. Bulldogs have put in number 8, Jamari Gloucester, on the offensive side of the ball, playing a tight end position, giving Drake an extra blocker in there. Ball thrown out in the flat, thrown well too short, nowhere near Brantley. Be incomplete, be 3rd down and 12. GHSA reclassification committee met earlier this week, or I don't know if that was reclassed or not, but they voted on the alignments and things. They don't not know who you got regions yet, but we'll be back to the power rankings starting over again next year. Drake's going to throw it out over the middle. He's got Gloucester for a first down into Bacon County territory, down inside the 30. Mentioned a moment ago, Gloucester come in at the tight end. He gets in there, and that's just a little bit of a different wrinkle, all the way down to the 26. Hadn't saw a tight end in the ball game tonight, and they slipped Gloucester in there. Thought he was in there for an extra blocker. He slipped out of there and caught a pass. Drake in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off to Mackenzie West. He gained about a yard, maybe 2, just across the 25. Might have got down to the 24. Second down and 8. That might be the last play of the third quarter. Clock rolls down to under 10 seconds. Now we'll tell you a little bit more about that power rankings and such after this timeout. We'll be back. All right, back here for start of the fourth quarter. Bulldogs looking at a second down and 8.5 maybe. Drake takes the snap, looking. Runs it out to the left. He's going to get a couple of yards and step out of bounds. Just shy of the 20. That'll bring up a third down and about 6.
Quarterback keeper, Greg Wolford over the left side.
And another Lanier County player down over there on the, I think that's Pope again with a cramp. They did. They just barely gave him a yard. I thought he had 3 or 4. I thought it was going to be set third and about 6. Instead, it's 3rd and 7 at least.
Josh Gibbs predicted a 23-21 Bulldog win. So they got to 21. We just need to get.
All right, back here, 3rd down and about 8. Drake sends a man in motion, takes the snap, fakes the pitch to him, hands it off to Reeves. He runs it up in there for about 2. Bring up 4th down and 4 or 5.
Number 15, Devin Reeves, the ball carrier, up the middle. And a couple on the play, bringing up a 4th and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Give a shout out to Josh Giddens watching up in Tennessee, him and Cade Giddens. Always watching the Dogs when they can. 4th down and 5, maybe 6. A long 5 anyway. Drake takes the snap, rolls out this way, throws it out in the flat. Incomplete. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And Bacon County will have it going the other way.
Pass incomplete. So it will be a 1st and 10 for Bacon County.
My good buddy Andy Moore watching up in North Georgia, up around U Harley. Give him a shout out tonight. He's watching the Dogs from way up there. (101 viewers concurrently). We got 11:02 left in the ball game. Brooks County with the football. Bacon County, late. There's another tackle out of bounds. I guess fortunately that time it was on us. They didn't call it, but they just don't worry about that anymore.
No game on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for Bacon County.
Second down and 10. 10:55 to go. Handoff, he bounces it outside. Somebody grabbed him. And he somehow squirted out of there. I don't know. I think they said he was down way back there. 3rd down and 10. Gloucester reached out and grabbed him and snatched him down, and he got up and continued to run. Just look for Bacon to try to just run it here, run as much clock as possible. Goes out around the far side, had a 3rd and long, and it's going to be a 1st down.
That regular ball carrier over the right side.
Clock could go under 10 minutes to play. Dogs in desperate need of a stop, down 2 scores here late. So I said it didn't really need to go down 2 scores. If you're down 1, you've always got a chance. But when you get down 2, you got to have 2 possessions. It's hard to make that up. Running back slipped, but cut it back the other way and made something out of nothing. Got about 3 yards. Bacon running that play clock down just as far as they can. on each one of these plays. It's down to 10 before they ever even think about getting down in their stance. Snapped it with 4 that time. They're going to pick up what looks like to be another first down over there on the far sideline. And more shenanigans going on over there on the far side. And Johnny Law headed that way. Just a whole bunch of foolishness. We either need to play ball or call the ball game and take it to the house. Looks like that might be what. Well, no, they stopped. I thought that's what Bacon County was about to do. Their team retreated back inside the 30 down there. I thought they was headed towards the bus. Down marker over there shows second down if we ever go back to playing. Must be second inches. It's happened twice and that hasn't been a penalty either. Down marker guys, he struggled all night.
We had a veteran crew for years.
You and Bobby retired. They ain't got nobody to replace y'all. Yeah, that's right. All right, Bacon County comes back to the line finally after all the hoopla. It'll be first down and 10 from the 40. Jay maybe just across the 40. Quarterback takes the snap, running back out around the right side. Somebody reached out and snatched him down. Mackenzie West in on the stop. Tackle for a loss of a half a yard, maybe a yard. Clock goes down to 8:20. Calling it a loss of maybe a yard and a half, maybe 2. A little more than I thought. Bacon takes the snap, hands it off. Somebody reached out and grabbed him. Good tackle in there by number 35, Collins. Third and about 13, and Dogs got to get a stop and a quick score to have any kind of an opportunity. Throws it out there. Man slipped down. Out of stop the clock with 7:03 to go in the ball game. It'll be fourth down and about 12. And the Red Raiders possibly send the punt team on. Got a man down over there. Heard the whistles blowing. Let's step out for just a moment. We'll come back when they get him ready. Bacon County back deep to punt.
Back deep to receive for the Bulldogs. Number 4 is Greg Wolford.
High punt. Wolford comes up, makes the catch. Fair catch called at the 40. And that's where the Dogs will take over on offense. Down 2 scores with 6 minutes, 47 seconds left in the ball game. I was telling you a little while ago, GHSA has decided to do what they call the playoff. I don't know if I got it already. Anyway, it determines who makes the playoffs. It's not going to be any longer the top 4 teams in the region. The region champion will be the only team with an automatic spot. Everybody else will go in based on a power ranking formula. And it is some very difficult math. It's 2 times 2 times the Pythagorean theorem divided by pi. And you figure that out, and you might figure out if you made the playoffs or not. There's a complete pass out in the flats up close to the midfield stripe. Possibly a first down for the Bulldogs. First down for the Dogs, up to the 50. Got to get a little sense of urgency. Down 2 scores with 6.5 minutes to play. Send the guy in motion. That's Brantley. He's run 1,000,000 yards in motion tonight. There's the snap. It's low. Throws it out here to Yearby. They're going to drag him out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Good play in there. Good pitch and catch after the low snap. Drake came up and gunned it out there to Yearby. Yep. 6:17 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Dogs trying to get back in this thing. There's a snap. Drake throws it out here again to Yearby. That time they come up and they power slammed him after, and there's a flag. If they'd have been calling those earlier in the ball game, all this extracurricular stuff would not have been happening. But he power slammed him after the whistle and belly to back suplex. And the officials finally threw the flag on that. We talked about it all night. There's been late hits out of bounds by both teams. Not a single penalty called on any of them. And when you have officiating of that nature, that's when you start having extracurricular activities.
Unsportsmanlike on the defense. We're on first down. Carry 15
Coach Dean out on the field with his team and the officials. Not real sure what's happening here. Not real sure what's going on here. To mark off the penalty and let's play ball. Or have a WWE match or something. Let's go. It's probably 10:30 already. It is 10:30 on the nose. Ball down to about the 14-yard line, just across the 15. First down at 10 for Lanier County. 6 minutes, 12 seconds to play here in the ball game. Send a guy in motion. Again, that's Brantley. Drake drops back, looking. Throws it out there. They go over the top of somebody and knock it out of his hands. I think that was trying to connect with Brantley. He ran all the way across the field in motion and then drug across the field for a receiver type screen. They kind of went over his back. No penalty flag. We replaced divots throughout the first half for minor things, but nothing of personal foul type stuff. Drake gonna take the snap and they dragging him around back there in the backfield. Gonna be a third down. Third down at about 13. 5:47 to go here in the ball game. Still got to kind of get a little bit of a sense of urgency, down 2 scores. But if you don't get a first down, it don't really matter. Drake in the backfield with Reeves. 2 receivers to the far side, 3 to the far side. Takes the snap, looks, throws it out there. Touchdown, Lanier County. Didn't get it. Trying to catch a number there to see who made that catch. I believe that was Brantley on the receiving end of that catch. I think so. Bulldogs still trying to get personnel out there for the PAT. Snap, hold, kick is blocked. Could tell it was not looking good because it was having a well of a time trying to get enough people onto the field for the PAT blocking scheme. Anyway, that's going to make it 21-14. Bulldogs going to tee it up. 5:14 to go. Still a little bit too early for an onside kick. Got all 3 of the timeouts left. But the block POT is large because if you did get the ball back and score, you could have went ahead with a PAT. Now you can only tie it with a PAT. Low line drive kick, Bacon County with a big run back. Somebody come in there and put a lick on him. And then you had another flag. You had someone else hit him, man, after he had done been hit. Now they decide they want to start throwing flags all over the place. So the personal foul will move it across midfield. And that's probably about 175 yards of penalties on the Dogs. First down and 10. Running out around this side, a lot of running room. Goes out of bounds down there around the 20-yard line. Bacon County looking to answer that score really quickly. Red Raiders takes the snap. Their whole line was moving before the ball was snapped. No flag. Ball carrier stopped in there. Jaden Foster in on the tackle. Turn this one on. Running back breaks back, changes direction, and picks up good yardage in there. Looks like close to a first down. I had to make it first down and a goal, I'm thinking, if he's got a first down. 4.5 minutes left. Ball carrier slow to get up. Red Raider player jogging off the field. Assuming it's another cramp as we start to approach 11 o'clock at night. Been playing over 3 hours now. first down and goal. Dogs defense gotta have a stop. Bacon County 21, Lanier County 14. 4:23 and counting on the clock. They're going to bring everybody in tight. There's a snap. Going to give it off to the back. Going out around the far side. We hit him over there. Bring him down. Short gain. Maybe got a yard or two. You're fighting the clock and you're fighting to keep them out of the end zone. Bulldogs will be off next week. There's a snap. Handoff. Running back. Punches it up in there. He's going to be tackled about the 6-yard line. That'll be third down and goal from around the 6. Third and goal from around the 6-yard line. If Bacon County don't get here, they could kick the field goal and go up 2 possessions. There's a handoff. We got a hand on him. Had him stopped, but he is going to be short. He's right at the goal line. It'll be 4th down and goal from the half-yard line, and another Bulldog injury. 2:37 to play in the ball game. Bacon County looking a 4th and goal from the half-yard line. Timeout for an injury. He's good. If I'm Bacon County and my kicker is any good at all, I just send him out there and let him kick this field goal, and I go up 24-14. 2-possession ball game with 2.5 minutes left. Instead, they're going to send the offense back out. Officials blow the play in. 4th and goal from the half-yard line. But they're from the 10 because the back is standing on the 10 pre-snap. He's just inside the 10, so it's almost like being 4th and goal from the 9. Still don't understand these new age offenses. They're going to let the play clock run all the way down and might call a timeout before they run this play. Down to 7 seconds. And we jumped off sides. That'll move it that much closer. Not sure why we would have do that. That just makes absolutely no sense. They wasn't going to snap the ball. He wasn't even looking at the. Now, if he rewinds the clock, that gives them 25 more seconds to run off the clock. It was down to 6. They were probably going to call a timeout. Play clock down down to 6 now to 5. See their coach coming out. He's going to call a timeout. Do I now? Yeah. All right, back here for a 4th down and a foot. Bacon in the gun. High snap. Hand it to the back. He's in there. Touchdown. That'll about do it. Bacon County goes on top 27-14 pending the PAT. They line up in the swinging gate. PAT is no good. A minute 33 left in the ball game. Minute 33 to go in the football game. Bacon County going to tee it up and kick it off one more time. They lead it 27-14. High end over end kick going to come down to Pope over on about the 25-yard line. He's up the middle to across the 35. Minute 25 remaining in the ball game. Drake Wolfer going to carry the offense back out on the field. The only hope you have here is to score quickly and get an onside kick. Don't want it to catch on fire. 10 minutes to 11 o'clock. We've almost played 3.5 hours. Drake got 3 receivers down here on the bottom, 1 on the top. He's going to take the snap. Rolls this way, looking. He's hit as he throws. There's a flag. Late hit on the quarterback. Could have been targeting. I don't know what the targeting penalty is in high school football, but he definitely lowered the crown of the helmet and leaped. It's going to be 15 yards, but in college he would set out the next ball game. I don't think so. So they'll mark the 15 yards off across midfield to the 48-yard line. Drake looking, throws it. Incomplete. Guy had a hand on it. Just couldn't pull it in. Down to a minute 12. Bulldogs got more guys on a knee or sitting on the bench than they do in the game or on the sideline standing up watching the team. Drake takes the snap, throws it out here in the flat. Bacon County had the closest man to that ball. Third down. Ball still on the 47. That pass is complete to Tucker. He gets the first down and steps out of bounds down there near the 35-yard line. Say the 34. Minute and 1 second to go. Snap, Drake rolls this way. Still rolling, throws it out there, wobbly pass. Defender fell down, but the ball didn't have enough on it to get out there to Parker Brantley, who was the intended receiver. Falls incomplete, second down at 10. Hard to get a lot on a pass like that when you're running full speed. Drake drops back. He's looking, rolling out this way, looking. Throws it back across the middle. Has Contreras complete for a first down. Inside the 15, down close to the 10. .42.5 seconds. You got to punch it in and then try for an onside kick. Got to hurry. Clock winding up. There's a snap. Throws it out there. Fade pass. And that should be interference. Was not called. They was all over Tucker out there on that play. Pass is incomplete. 32 seconds left. Drake with West in the ball game to his right. Takes the snap. Looks. Throws it out there. Has a man. Incomplete. In his hands and knocked away. Flag on the play, though. Illegal shift on the Bulldogs. Time is the problem now. Penalties don't really make a difference much here at this point. Just about now, you've got each play, you're looking to chunk it in the end zone. Brantley in motion one more time tonight. Here's a snap. Drops back. Throws it up top. Incomplete. And it'll be third down. Not sure why we haven't thought about putting McGriff back in at tight end. Third down, ball on around the 15-yard line. Throws it out there. He's got Brantley in the end zone. Touchdown, Parker Brantley. The Bulldogs are going to put it on the board. Jaden Moore on for the PAT. 27-20. There's a snap. The hold. The kick is up. It's low. Got across the crossbar. 27-21. 13 and a half seconds. And if you have a onside kick play, this is the time you have to use it. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't turn it off. I've seen crazier things in football games before. So you don't ever know. You got to play to that final horn blows. Dogs put a lot of speed out there on the field. But a lot of those guys have had cramps all night long. Mackenzie West. And we got a penalty flag. And that kick would not, that's a good thing, because that kick wasn't going to make it the required yardage. It's got to go 10 yards. And Jaden Moore now going to come in and kick it. We'll back it up 5 yards. Not sure what Bacon County's doing, but if they don't scoot up. I mean, right here, you got to kick it, and then you got to run up and lay the wood to somebody. You just got to literally lay the wood to them and let somebody try to field it. There's the kick. Now you got to pop him, but you didn't do it, so they got the ball, and that's the ball game. Uh, 11.6. Bacon can take a knee. We do have 3 timeouts, but won't too much matter. Number 4 for Bacon, still making all kind of gestures towards the Lanier County sideline and benches. Clint locking us up. He got it. He got all the windows closed and he's getting out of here. Been here since 7 o'clock. Time to roll. And they don't go into the victory formation. They line up regular offensive play, and they got to run it. Whistles blow, clock stops at 5.5 seconds. And Lanier County calls their first time out. Bacon sends her back, way back behind the line. They're going to take a snap and take a knee here. That's going to do it. Bacon County's going to win it 27-21. We'll see y'all again